Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Ants, continuing on with our insane playthrough in Empires of the Undergrowth. Last time we did in 1.1 New Home, and we did it first time. It was spectacular. I was so proud of myself. 1.2 Subjugation is next. Now I'm not expecting too many issues with this. When we did it on hard, we breezed through it, but you never know. I'm hoping it'll be quite reasonable, but we'll have to find out. There are a couple of people who mentioned in the chat different tactics. One person said to do... oh, there's nothing which is... Oh, that's free down there. One person said to alternate between doing workers, 5 warriors, alternating that way. Someone else said don't do any workers at all, just focus. Let's have a look here. We couldn't, could we? I suppose if we do that, then we couldn't make a bigger one, could we? I'm already a bit confused, so I might make this my food nest eventually. So we need to think of something we're actually going to make. Well, that's dangerous, isn't it? That's dangerous indeed. Oh, my word. That's going to be quite difficult, isn't it? Now, someone did say, don't faff around too much, so I'm not going to. I think we might have to not worry too much about having proper 19 size areas, because otherwise it's going to be quite troublesome trying to fit them in, because there's so much going on here. So much going on here. Right. So if we just stick these into the first pile for the moment, send some of these up there. Hopefully get a couple of these built, then we'll use these to start our attack run, I guess. Well, I know, that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's move him over there. Move those back. Now we've got a couple of warrior ants, a couple of melee ants to do the collecting for us, do our bidding for us. Well, there's a few things up there. What are question marks? Is that going to be like live food? That's what I'm thinking that could be. So there's a bit more food down there. Now, I think a lot of this is spiders, if I recall. So they're not going to be great fun to hang around with. We do need to build a lot of workers. That is our general mission for this. I suppose it won't matter too much if we just build like up in this space, will it? Because we're not actually going to go outside at any moment. Yeah, that's just edible grubs down there. So what I think I might do then, straight away, is to start upgrading these first 7 that we've got. Send the ones up there. And then maybe, because we could, depending on if that breaks into that, we could extend this to a 19, possibly. And then when you start thinking about where it is we're going to go, I can't really remember the exact type of enemies you got in the... I know there are a lot of spiders, but I don't know what else you got here. So I think we'll do the left first, because that is traditional for the channel. We always go left. So maybe I'll go up here first, because if we can get that one cleared. It's a couple of nice little things there. Then ignore that and then go over this way maybe. That's what I'm thinking. We could also do with building a bit of a food store down here as well. Right, I think we are out of food now then, aren't we? So let's start digging up here and start moving everyone up here, ready to go attacking whatever this is going to be. Hopefully nothing too major. Yeah, spiders. Is it always spiders? I can't quite remember.
A funnel web spider. She is large, fast, and equipped with a deep...
Left ourselves no food to
her lair is carpeted by
hatch new things with if we needed them. That was a bit foolish of us, but there we go.
From the entrance. She can detect even the
I'm going to start expanding this one straight away.
Any ant that strays too close.
And then we'll expand over here after we've got... I'm suspicious if this is going to... I think we need to do it though, don't we? So let's open it up. Yep, that's gone horribly wrong. Okay. That's gone horribly, horribly wrong for us.
A Sanguinius scout has sensed the presence of the black ants.
Let's send everyone over there.
Inevitable. The question remains as to whether they will merely pillage a generation.
Oh,
or wipe out the
Yeah, you get raided, of course you do.
and it will come down to the tenacity of the defending ants.
Yeah, I think we might have to start this again. I can't see this going particularly well. I mean, we've killed a few of them, damaged a few others, but it could be going better. I mean, if we get through this, there's a lot of food over here, I suppose. That's the benefit. And we are actually going to get through it. We are actually going to get through this. I wouldn't have thought that would be the case, but there we go.
There is not enough food to feed the new brood.
And then after that, when we'll start actually building all around here. We'll try to just surround this with speed tiles so we can get it upgraded. But that might take a little bit of time yet anyway. I think for now, just a few more numbers are more important. Not that we're going to get them, because the first raid is coming in already. So what I will do while we've got a little bit of time is just improve that tile a little bit to give us a bit more room with the food manoeuvring. Yeah, so ideally we want... I think we had two groups before, didn't we? Like one here and one here. Which defended against... completely forgot there were raids. I wondered why there were entrances to the outside world. Makes sense now, doesn't it? Well, there's quite a few of them coming in.
He has arrived. The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped.
Yeah, we lost 1, 2 so far. Lost 2. Right, everyone go over there, get some food. Come on, chop, 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 chop.
The raiding party is left, and with them they have taken 10% of the black ant brood. The Fuchsia colony...
Yeah, so it's actually not far off, fair enough.
If they are to survive the next assault.
So we really need to get on the food gathering pretty quickly. So in fact, what I might do is stick these guys on food gathering for the moment, and we'll start going down here.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected. By working together, the ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel web spiders.
Right.
They won't be causing any more trouble for the colony.
So trying to think, so we were coming down here, weren't we?
Still present a problem.
There's another raid coming already. Wow, that is not giving us any time to breathe, is it? So I think we're going to need a second nest site set up pretty soon. So maybe we'll use like... Well, where are we going to put it? I don't really know. Maybe up here? I'm trying to think where it's got a bit of space. We don't need to worry about it too much, but it's a bit awkward. It is a little bit awkward.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster...
Yeah, loads of them are coming in. There's no way we can get through all that. And of course, they don't be ferrying eggs around. Oh my word, that was devastating for us. Devastating.
The raiding party has left, and with them, they have taken 50% of the black ant brood.
Yeah, I can actually believe that this time.
Be gone for now, but this truce is merely a formality.
So I think we do need a few more workers.
Next onslaught.
I'm just trying to think. Oh, let's just do it. Let's just make a little... We're not going to have to upgrade the workers. I just do want to put a few down, just so we have some we can leave dealing with eggs and the such like. Ones... Might as well come over here and get some food. In fact, no. Ones come over here. We'll start working through this stuff.
Predators are loose in the nest.
So let's get down there.
To be protected.
There's another raid coming already. Let's leave the 2s going over there. I'm assuming they put some eggs down, or did they put... Oh, they did put a couple down. That's okay then. Yeah, actually stay where you are then. So this raid is going to absolutely devastate us, I imagine. Let's see how it goes.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
Doesn't seem quite... Oh, I don't know. It's not great. No, it's not as bad as last time, is it? Not as bad as last time. So the two, oh, they're still taking care of that, taking care of business. Right, let's think.
The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 20% of the Black Ant brood.
And we'll probably head in this sort of direction.
Quickly to return the colony to its former
So I'm going to leave their food gathering on for the moment so they can gather food as they go. We are going to need to extend this a little bit, I think. Get a few more.
in the nest.
I wasn't quite expecting that, I'll be honest with you. But that's not... Well, I suppose if we don't tempt the spiders in, that's not too bad. This is more of a problem, however. Start pulling the ones back. Yeah, I made too big a first group. I should have made it a second group earlier on, really. So let's see how we defend against this. Got a few more twos actually bringing food back and forth now, though.
Seeks once again to bolster its numbers.
Oh, that poor guy's done.
Slave makers charge into the nest.
I meant to be the ones over there. Oh, there's loads of them. Yeah, there's no way we're going to survive that. That's going to absolutely destroy us. There's very little we can do about that, I suppose, isn't there? We can just take care of what's there, I suppose, and then we'll take it from there. Right. So the ones come down here, try and take care of what's there. Twos can go down there to get that bit of food.
The raiding party has left.
We'll leave this nest group, although there's not many of them left, I suppose, so leaving them is maybe a little generous.
Time before they return.
Yeah, two spiders is always a pain. One's gone, two's gone. Right. So the twos are done there, so let's start sending those guys down there. Oh no, you haven't finished in there yet, twos, actually. We'll send the ones in there, because this is going to be next. I've got a bit of food again. So let's extend this one a little bit. The next raid is already on its way, so we probably don't have time to go down there. What I will do now, though, if we move this to the fives... We've got the ones and the twos. We can split this force a little bit to try and cover both of the entrances into the nest, ideally. In fact, we want to swap that around, don't we? We want to do that. I'm just trying to keep the pheromone markers active until the enemies come in to stop them running away like that. Well, that's not too bad. It seems to alternate a bit, doesn't it? One's horrible. Oh, saying that, there's a lot of them coming in. Take it back. Take it back completely. Yeah, they've devastated our forces. They're running away with all of our eggs. I will just make that a one big group.
The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 30% of the Black Ant brood.
Yeah, and the rest, I reckon, mate, and the rest.
Danger may be gone for now.
So the fives are still gathering this food, which is nice.
They're already planning their next onslaught.
Triple spider threat now. And there's another double one down there we need to take care of. So one of the spiders is almost... One of the spiders is gone. Two of the spiders is gone. Three of the spiders is gone. Excellent. Right, dig your way into there. Already there's another raid coming in, look. It is utterly relentless. Utterly relentless. Well, the food stores were full. They certainly aren't anymore. Oh, you really need to come out of there because you're going to get stuck on those woodlice otherwise. And that's where we'll go next. So let's get that dug out, actually. The fives are still gathering food. Oh, the nest, the food is full. Let's just upgrade a couple of random things just to free up some food space.
The snakes are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
Let's extend the food stores a bit, because, oh my word. How on earth? How on earth? How on earth? There are so many of them. Let's move these guys over to the nest group so they can move some eggs around, because I think we have a bit of a lack of eggs at the moment.
The raiding party has left, and with them they have taken 30% of the black ant brood. The queen must lay quickly to return the colony to its...
So no one's gathering much food at the moment, but that's relatively expected. So that's done with. Let's extend this food store a little bit. And then... oh, the next raid's already coming in. This is insane. They haven't even got rid of... they haven't even replenished themselves yet. Haven't even replenished their stores, like the lost nest sites yet. And there's already another raid. That's insane. I think we need to get a bigger work group then and use these as food gathering, I think. I think that's what we're going to have to do. In fact, let's just get a few more workers down there.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
I can't tell if it's a lack of numbers or a lack of upgraded ants that are holding us back from this. Look at it, look. It's insane. Well, I mean, that was supposed to clues in the name, isn't it? That is the difficulty we are trying to get through. God, at least they don't raid your food stores. That would be even more problematic.
The raiding party has left, and with them they have...
fives go up there.
The black ant brood.
Right, ones.
It's a matter of time before they return.
Oh, I know, mate. I know. Ones go take care of that. So the fives are getting a little bit of food. There are thankfully a few of them around at the very least. We have 12 workers, so I'm just going to leave on egg duty for now, because I don't think there are a lot of eggs around. Could do with extending this, but I don't want to... suppose we've got those up there. Obviously not upgradable, but it'll do. Food stores are full. What I'm going to do in the first instance is just upgrade our food stores.
These food stores.
And then we'll put down 3 more melee ants over there, which gets them pretty comparable in terms of size. Obviously this one's a bit more powerful because it's more upgraded. But I might actually, saying that, upgrade a few more of those, because that's definitely going to help make them a bit more tanky.
There is no respite from the culling. The sanguinea will subjugate or exterminate.
So the fives can go up there, get a bit of food from there. It's crazy. It's so crazy. They've not done too bad, so there's quite a few to go yet, but this is quite bad, really. We should have tried to bottleneck this off a bit more, but yeah, as I say, I forgot about the raid entirely. Let's send those guys down there. The fives
the raiding party is left.
Come down here. I might now...
of the black ant brood.
Let's swap those guys over a little bit.
The danger may be gone for now, but this truce is merely a formality. The sanguinea are already planning.
And I think we're going to need another worker area, so we'll make another worker nest up here, I think.
There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
We only sent half of our army over here. There's another raid already coming, but I do want them to take care of these spiders first. Let's move those over there. The fives are getting some food, so we can make... Let's finish off this 19.
There is no respite from the culling. The sanguinea will subjugate or exterminate.
Upgrade a few of those as well. The 5s are still getting lots of food. Yeah, we're on one of the alternate ones where there's just an absolute deluge of raiders coming in. I mean, look at that. How many more ants do they have than me, even? The only reason this has got away with it is because there's no larvae to steal.
The queen is in imminent danger.
Oh, we might just lose. We might just lose. I think we're going to. We are definitely going to lose. We've got like 10 ants going. Okay. Let's not watch her die. Let's just hit restart and let's just, yeah, call that a mulligan. And we're off. Right. Right.
This
Come down here.
The black ant queen has given birth to her first brood. While the workers establish their new territory in the earth, above ground, a nearby colony of Formica sanguinea slave maker ants are on the lookout for would-be victims. These ants specialize in stealing larvae from neighboring nests and raising them as their own. If the black ant colony isn't prepared for the inevitable incursion, they may be wiped out entirely.
And we'll make another little worker group over here straight away. Pretty much straight away at the very least.
Formica sanguinea are not the only danger for the fledgling colony.
We don't really care about the food being
sinister nearby.
Easily obtainable. Okay, so now there should be some food coming in. Let's straight away make a couple of food tiles. Now, some of these are close enough that they're actually just gathering the food, which is nice. So I don't think we're going to go with the upgrading everything tactic anymore, as that failed so spectacularly last time. So this is going to be food, workers, 1, 2 groups of melee ants. That's the general plan here. So we'll get 7. We'll get a 7 up here. Let's actually get a couple of workers down. And then so we can get this one fine, and then we'll leave that and we'll start coming across here then, I think. So we're pretty much out of our starting food, aren't we? Pretty much. In fact, let's change that over to a 5. Lose the 2's pheromone for now. Right, so the 1s. I'm going to come up here in the first instance.
Sigistria florentina, a funnel web spider.
We'll see how we go there.
And equipped with a deep, powerful bite. Her lair is
She's gone.
Of silk woven between tripwires that radiate out from the entrance. She can detect even
5s go over there. 1s.
Any ant that strays too close will be snapped away.
This was a free one, wasn't it? As in one on its own. Yes, it was. Okay, 1s head down there. 5s will be gathering food up there. We're going to need some more 5s, so let's build a couple of those.
Sense the presence of the black ants. A raid on the colony is now inevitable. The question remains as to whether they will merely pillage a generation of young, or wipe out the colony entirely. In the end, it will come down to the tenacity of the defending ants.
Well, fingers crossed we'll survive this time, mate.
The ants have overwhelmed one of the funnel web spiders.
So the 5s are still working on that.
Her sisters, however, still present.
I'm going to make some more of those, just because I think it's quite important.
The colony is starving. There's not enough food to feed the new brood.
Quite important to have enough things gathering food for us. There's no point in getting access to food if we're then not actually managing to gather it all when we need. So we're not going to open this one up like we did previously. Oh, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Where are we? So let's send the one straight down here. Oh, no, not yet. Come back, ones. Come back, ones. There's a first raid coming. In fact, what I might do then is I might have a 3. And we'll leave the 1. So we'll put it the 1 there. So as soon as this fight's done, or the 5s need to go get some food.
The raiding party has arrived. The slave makers will head straight for the brood chambers. They must be stopped.
We'll do what we can. I think we're going to do okay, actually. Right, so let's put those straight into the 1 group.
Is left, and with them they've taken 10%.
The 5s are getting some food down there. The food stores are full.
Must replenish quickly if they are to survive the next assault.
That's not what I meant to do. 5s can go over there. Oh. Escape never worked. Oh, I've done it again. Right, so they've killed that stuff. Let's bring them over here now. In fact, no, let's bring them down here first. Could do with extending some more workers out. Maybe we'll have to build a second group of workers. So there's another raid coming in, so let's get ready for that. So go, 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 go. Thank you very much. Got a little bit of food, so let's add another ant up there. We'll try and keep those relatively even. Although have I just gone on the wrong way? 7, 8, 9, 10 I have, haven't I? So in fact, let's just go. Poof. Now they're even. How are the 5s doing with food? They've gathered all of that food. I need to keep a bit of a better control over them. Oh, it's not too bad. Let's put this straight back in that attack group. Off you go.
The raiding party is left, and with them they've taken 10% of the black ant brood. The danger may be gone for now, but this truce is merely a formality.
Let's make this
already planning their next onslaught.
An additional worker group to add to this one. Where is the 1 marker? I don't think we... Oh, it's up there. Need you to come down there, mate. Sorry. Well, yeah, I'll add these to the food gathering party. So that's done. So the 1s can come up here now. The 5s are still gathering food over there. Start digging down there, but we're actually going to pull the 1s back for the raid. Food stores are full. We could probably do with actually upgrading... And we can't really upgrade much of it, so let's just build a few more of those.
There are intruders in the nest.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. So the 1 we will put down here. No one's going to go for it quite yet, but that's where they will go.
The Sanguinia colony seeks once again to bolster its numbers. A battalion of slave makers charge into the nest.
They're like level 3s as well, judging by the size of them. At least level 2s, if not 3s. So we lost a few, but not too many. So you go off and do that. 5s go down there. In fact, let's have a 4s as well. The 4s can come down here. One, 2. 3. So the 5s are going down there. So that's almost everything on this side now, isn't it? I might actually leave that, knowing that that's actually quite a savage little thing. Our food stores are full again. And there's another raid coming already.
The workers have done all they can to improve these food stores.
Okay, next raid's coming, so if you guys can go and man your posts, please and thank you. So we might have to think about doing a second... Like maybe build another group of workers over here.
The slave makers are back.
Let's start that going, actually.
And they want their share.
Yeah, just these additional numbers that seem to be helping us out quite a lot, don't they? We'll add those to the... Well, let's put them all in the ones for now, I suppose.
And with them they've taken
okay, right, this way.
The black ant brood. It is only a matter of time before they return. There are intruders in the nest.
And then we need to think of where we're going to put another group of workers. We don't really want them going through there because we've been told off for that before. So maybe if we put them down here, it's not perfectly close, but it's I think the best we're going to get, isn't it? As long as we don't... They say they have to walk through one tile, one nursery tile, but... I mean, that is what it is.
Intruders in the nest.
Right, 5s. Oh, the 5s I've not been paying attention to again. I'm so sorry. So there are raiders incoming. Where did I leave the 4s? The 4s are down there. 4s go over there. Grab that little bit of food and then go down there. Well, you didn't grab all the food, but it'll do for now. Food stores are full.
The slave makers are back. They can sense larvae, and they want their share.
Oh, right. This is hectic. I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling stressed as right now. Now, which other group of 4s is these, is it? Yeah, let's get those up to the same size. Oh, they actually beat them off that time.
For now.
Oi, oi. So the 4 and 5s have got some food to gather. So the 1s come here. Let's actually move everyone over to the 1s. Oh, and you guys. There you go. So we've actually got all of the black ants that we need. So all we actually need to do is just start building a lot of workers. And then there'll be a final raid.
Predators are loose in the nest. The larvae must be protected.
So that's that guy dealt with. Let's immediately... Or not. In fact, no, let's not be silly. Let's not be silly. I was going to say if we can maybe like split our forces and have some of them defending and some of them not, but I decided it's probably not a great idea. So we'll do this. We'll send the 1s... We'll send the 1s over here. And we'll start making another...
The Sanguinea will subjugate or exterminate.
Another group of workers down here. I'm guessing they're all out of food. They are, of course. No! Well, that's fine. The 1s are actually fine to move there. Okay, 1s.
No match for the valiant defenders.
4s down there. 5s will come over here eventually, but not quite yet. And in the meantime, let's just make a bunch of workers, because that's all we really need. So now the 5s can come up here and help gather some of this food. Let's open that up. Let's just carry on building another massive worker farm over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1s go down there. Oh, that's it. That's going to be enough. So now we just have to survive the final raid, which is probably a little easier than it sounds. Got a good bit of food coming in, though. Just need to make sure it's not going to get full. Let's just add on another couple. So I think there'll be this wave and then almost immediately another wave. I don't think this is the final wave quite yet.
Sanguinia colony seeks once again.
We've almost hit, or we have hit max. Oh no, it's going down. It's okay. We don't have to worry about it.
Into the nest.
4s. I mean, most of the food's actually been gathered right now, so there's not much you need to do, is there? Oh, that was it. Oh, that was it. Oh, we smashed it. That took 15 minutes. Or about 17 minutes, actually, to be slightly more accurate, I suppose. Or was it even that long? No. Yeah, no, that's about right, isn't it? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, first attempt, terrible. Focused way too much on the leveling of the tiles. Left some really open areas where the raiders get into. Second attempt, smashed out of the park. Look at that. I'm actually annoyed we had to redo that at all, but, you know, is what it is. I'll take that as a victory. Thank you very much. Awesome. Well, there we go. That was 1.2 Subjugation on Insane.
It's almost as if they have a...
Oh, the food's right next to the thing as well, so we're going to get a little bit more food in our stores. How much food did it say we were going to get? I can't quite remember. I don't know if we need to think about increasing our food stores again. We are definitely going to have to think about increasing the size of our food stores again. It's going to have to be this lower food store. So let's do this. And then get those upgraded as well. And that should give us plenty of space to collect all that food that's outside. You would have thought anyway. Yes, another 1,000. And all that food's pretty much gone now, isn't it? Yes, perfect. Awesome. Well, there we go then. 1.2 Subjugation is done. Next time, though, it is Rising Tide. Now, these are the ones where it's going to start getting a lot more difficult. Rising Tide, I think, in particular, is going to be awkward. Queen of the Hill is sort of like Subjugation, and that once you got your tactic down, it shouldn't be too bad. We just need to actually work on that tactic. Might need a little bit of refinement from where we did it on hard. Rising Tide is going to be an absolute nightmare, I think. And then I also think that the Harvest is going to be basically impossible. From what I saw, from what people said when I did it on hard, they're like, people have done it on Insane, but only by sort of abusing the game's mechanics a little bit. So I think the Harvest is going to be really hard. Frontline we did okay on hard once we got a good setup, a good run, but it can be quite challenging again. But first of all, 2.1 Rising Tide on Insane. That's what will be coming next time. So as always, if you have any tips on how I can get through that without looking like an absolute idiot, that'd be really appreciated. If you've enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed this ongoing series, and I hope you have if you've watched 60 plus episodes by now, do click the like button. It is massively, massively appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Questions or comments, you can leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Don't forget I do stream on Wednesdays and it just warmed my heart to see you there to say hello. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on Empires of the Undergrowth, and as always, thank you very much for joining me.